everyone, Crunch here, and welcome back to another Battlefield 4 video. Now in today's video, we are going to be talking about the next title in the Battlefield series, supposedly called Battlefield SWAT. So if you don't already know, the next Battlefield game is
Hey guys, Rahul here, and today I'm going to be comparing how the choppers in Hardline feel and this pilot compared to Battlefield 4. The two choppers you do get in the Hardline beta are the Scout Chopper and the Transport Chopper. Starting off with the Transport Chopper, it's basically got the same feeling as Battlefield 4, though the controls are a little bit more sluggish, and also when you're in the police Transport Chopper, you do get this cool police warning siren. Now back onto the sluggish controls, is basically that when you are moving your mouse or your joystick on your controller, your chopper will move and stuff, but then it'll feel like it's taking a longer time to move than it did in Battlefield 4. And I don't know whether that's a good thing or not, because say you're going to crash into a building, you would want that quick response of your controls and stuff, but I don't know, it just feels a little bit more sluggish, but also that also makes it a little bit more like powerful. It feels like if you went into a ram somewhere, maybe like a car or something, it would actually deal some damage, so that is actually quite cool. Now moving on to the Scout Chopper, which has gone through a lot of changes. To start off, it's not as nimble as I would like it to be, or as it was in Battlefield 4, so you can't go flying like into all those confined spaces, though on the other hand it is quite cool because it means that you can fly under the road, which has got a few slits which you can get into, and it is quite easy because of the fact that you don't have that quick response, or you don't have that like jerky movement. It's all smooth and stuff, so you can actually fly under the roads and actually get out through the different ways, different like holes if say if the revolutions happen, and it is really cool to do that. When the crane actually has gone down though, the visibility around that side of the map and near the kind of robbers near their kind of base and stuff, the visibility does get a little bit bad, so it is kind of hard flying around there, though if you are sticking mid-map near where you get the money from, if you're playing blood money, it is a really good place to stay. The primary guns which you start off with are just really bad. They are horrible against infantry and not too great against vehicles, so they can take them out, but I would say it's better to use the miniguns which you unlock after getting to the 5th service star of the chopper. I personally am very close to getting them. I haven't got them yet, but I know for a fact that they're going to be much better than what we're getting right now because of just how they would work. I reckon they'll be really good against infantry and maybe not as good against the air vehicles and stuff like that. For that you've got your heat seekers. Now the heat seekers are really just OP in the game. You can lock on and it just takes 2 shots to actually take out your enemy scouts, and I think against transport it's 2 as well with a few hits of your miniguns, so yeah, you can just deal a lot of damage with them. And finally the main change which the Scout Chopper has gone through is that it's not a 4-seater anymore, but it's actually got a secondary gunner, so you can actually be piloting it with a buddy and he's going to be able to use a minigun which you can move around like you could in an attack chopper, and on that minigun you can attach a spotlight so you can go around and blind enemies whilst taking them out, and that weapon is really powerful, and that's why I think the miniguns, if you unlock them for your chopper, are going to be powerful, because on the gunner part of the chopper they already are. Now going on to choppers in general, just like the piloting and stuff of them, you have to flare really early before the enemy actually fires their missiles. This is because if they fire the missiles and you hear that they have, if you flare after that, it's really unlikely that you're going to get the flare out in time before the rockets hit you. It's just like that in Hardline, you have to actually flare before the people shoot their rockets, and most of the time I found that the pilots in Hardline, the betas so far aren't that good, so they will still fire even if you have flared, and it means that they won't hit you. You can lock onto them and fire instantly. It's really good like that. Also your choppers will now take damage from LMGs and snipers. I don't know whether it's the other weapons as well, but definitely LMGs and snipers, so you can be taken out by those, though the damage model isn't too high, so you shouldn't worry too much, though you've got to keep that in mind. Also, you have to fire many shots to actually kill people with the cannon, and it's very inaccurate compared to Battlefield 4, nothing like Battlefield 4, so that is quite a bad thing, but like I said, we just have to wait for the miniguns and try them out, and those should be really good. But overall, I really like the choppers, and I'm really glad with what they've done with them in Battlefield 4. I I hope that we do see some new things like new choppers and stuff in the actual full release of the game. But before what it's worth, I think they've done a good job, and I gotta say GG guys, I do like piloting them, I do like getting into the confined spaces, and I do like piloting with a friend who's a gunner. But anyway guys, this has been me, Rahul. Hopefully you have enjoyed this video. I might upload some other gameplay later today or even tomorrow. Just tell me in the comments what you want to see. It's really unfortunate for the people that haven't got into it, but I think more and more people are getting into it now, so yeah, you should be able to play it very soon. But I've been Rahul. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video.
Basically what I have found is any surface that is lit up, as you can see here, with that little blue bar, that is a surface that you can use the grappling hook on. A couple of quick things to cover with it. You can only use one grappling hook at a time. You can shoot off another, but what then happens is, after a very short period of time indeed, your first grappling hook will disappear, so you'll only ever have one active grappling hook at any one time. Another thing to note is that your grappling hook can be used by enemies, and I've also tried to see if I can shoot an enemy with it, but much to my despair I haven't been able to do it, so someone will probably confirm whether or not that can definitely happen in the future, but as far as I'm aware, you can't actually shoot an enemy with this. It's worth noting the following things too. You get 20 grappling hooks per life, so really and truly you do have enough grappling hooks between deaths, so 20 should be enough to do you. Again, as I say, any class can have this gadget. Once it's unlocked for one class, you can use it for all of them. You don't have to keep unlocking it for every individual class. You just unlock the grappling hook once, and then it's available for all classes. The other thing to note is, once you fire it, that's it. You can then switch back to your primary weapon. It will remain in the wall. You don't need to do anything else. Once you've fired that grappling hook off, that's it, you can use it. So that's really about it for this video. I hope it's kind of explained to you how the grappling hook works. Look out for those blue lines. Look out for those blue lines all around the map. They denote where you can use the grappling hook. Until next time, adios amigos.
Hey guys, Rahul here, and today for you I'm going to be comparing how the choppers in Hardline feel and this pilot compared to Battlefield 4. And the two choppers you do get in the Hardline beta are the Scout Chopper and the Transport Chopper. And starting off with the Transport Chopper, it's basically got the same feeling as Battlefield 4, though the controls are a little bit more sluggish, and also when you're in the police Transport Chopper, you do get this cool police warning siren. Now back onto the sluggish controls, it's basically that when you are moving your mouse or your joystick on your controller, your chopper will move and stuff, but then it'll feel like it's taking a longer time to move than it did in Battlefield 4, and I don't know whether that's a good thing or not, because say you're going to crash into a building, you would want that quick response of your controls and stuff, but I don't know, it just feels a little bit more sluggish, but also that also makes it a little bit more like powerful. It feels like if you went into ram something, maybe like a car or something, it would actually deal some damage, so that is actually quite cool. Now moving on to the Scout Chopper, which has gone through a lot of changes. To start off, it's not as nimble as I would like it to be, or as it was in Battlefield 4, so you can't go flying like into all those confined spaces, though on the other hand it is quite cool because it means that you can fly under the road, which is got a few slits which you can get into, and it is quite easy because of the fact that you don't have that quick response, or you don't have that like jerky movements. It's all smooth and stuff, so you can actually fly under the roads and actually get out through the different ways, different like holes if say if the revolutions happens, and it is really cool to do that. When the crane actually has gone down though, the visibility around that side of the map and near the kind of robbers near their kind of base and stuff, the visibility does get a little bit bad, so it is kind of hard flying around there, though if you are sticking mid-map near where you get the money from, if you're playing blood money, it is a really good place to stay. The primary guns which you start off with are just really bad. They are horrible against infantry and not too great against vehicles, so they can take them out,
but I would say it's better to use the miniguns which you unlock after getting to the 5th service star of the chopper. I personally am very close to getting them, haven't got them yet, but I know for a fact that they're going to be much better than what we're getting right now because of just how they would work. I reckon they'll be really good against infantry and maybe not as good against the air vehicles and stuff, but for that you've got your heat seekers. Now the heat seekers are really just OP in the game. You can lock on and it just takes 2 shots to actually take out your enemy scouts, and I think against transports it's 2 as well with a few hits of your miniguns. So yeah, you can just deal a lot of damage with them. And finally, the main change which the scout chopper has gone through is that it's not a 4-seater anymore, but it's actually got a secondary gunner, so you can actually be piloting it with a buddy, and he's going to be able to use a minigun which you can move around like you could in an attack chopper, and on that minigun you can attach a spotlight so you can go around and blind enemies whilst taking them out, and that weapon is really powerful. And that's why I think the miniguns, if you unlock them for your chopper, are going to be powerful, because on the gunner part of the chopper they already are. Now going on to choppers in general, just like the piloting and stuff of them, you have to flare really early before the enemy actually fires their missiles. This is because if they fire the missiles and you hear that they have, if you flare after that, it's really unlikely that you're going to get the flare out in time before the rockets hit you. It's just like that in Hardline. You have to actually flare before the people shoot their rockets, and most of the time I found that the pilots in Hardline, the beta so far, aren't that good, so they will still fire even if you have fled, and it means that they won't hit you. You can lock onto them and fire instantly. It's really good like that. Also, your choppers will now take damage from LMGs and snipers. I don't know whether it's the other weapons as well, but definitely LMGs and snipers, so you can be taken out by those, though the damage model isn't too high, so you shouldn't worry all too much, though you got to keep that in mind. Also, you have to fire many shots to actually kill people with the cannon, and it's very inaccurate compared to Battlefield 4, nothing like Battlefield 4, so that is quite a bad thing. But like I said, we'll just have to wait for the miniguns and try them out, and those should be really good. But overall, I really like the choppers, and I'm really glad with what they've done with them in Battlefield 4. I hope that we do see some new things, like new choppers and stuff, in the actual full release of the game. But for what it's worth, I think they've done a good job, and I gotta say, GG guys. I do like piloting them, I do like getting into the confined spaces, and I do like piloting with a friend who's a gunner. But anyway guys, this has been me, Rahul. Hopefully you have enjoyed this video. I might upload some other gameplay later today or even tomorrow. Just tell me in the comments what you want to see. It's really unfortunate for the people that haven't got into it, but I think more and more people are getting into it now, so yeah, you should be able to play it very soon. But I've been Rahul. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you on the battlefield.
DICE and Visceral Games have gone all out today with a slew of new information, gameplay, and trailers of their newest upcoming titles, Star Wars Battlefront and Battlefield Hardline. The show started off with a quick behind-the-scenes look of the upcoming successor to the Battlefront franchise. The team at DICE is letting us know that their passion for Star Wars has found its way to the development studios, and they couldn't be more excited to be making this new iteration to the groundbreaking series. Some gameplay footage is shown, and we can see the characteristics of a post-2011 Frostbite title. Some amazing detail in the vehicles, landscapes, and models are shown, as well as revolutionary physics in the animation department. Although we didn't see much, we're excited to be hearing more about this game in the future. At the end of the presentation, we're finally shown the long-awaited Hardline multiplayer gameplay. And it looks like Visceral Games has no intention of giving us a dumbed-down Battlefield experience. The 6-minute video starts out with a bang, and we're introduced to the teeth-rattling action of the all-new Heist game mode. The game plays out like an online match in GTA. The criminals are tasked to crack the vault, located at a pinpointed location on the map. The cops, on the other hand, have to prevent the criminals from doing so. In this video, the vault gets cracked, and the thugs get away with the loot. The police desperately attempt to retrieve the stolen goods, and they manage to capture the last remaining criminal, thus successfully winning the match. Barely mentioned, but playable at the event is the Blood Money game mode. The law enforcement and criminals battle it out in the middle of a map for a huge pile of cash. But there's a catch. There are vaults located at both ends of the map, at which both teams can sneak around and rob each other from their loot. This serves for dynamic, high-octane gameplay where the stakes are very high. Finally, Visceral reveals that everyone will be able to get a chance to play Battlefield Hardline's closed beta, if they enlist quick enough. We managed to get our hands on said beta and we'll be showing footage in the following weeks. Remember to subscribe for all Battlefield and Star Wars Battlefront news to come.
Holster on that area! Looks like a command truck. Suspect spotted!
They're attacking our vault.
Took a command truck. Took a command truck. Got a command truck over there. Got a command truck over here. Over here! Fucking fuck!
Hey everyone, Crunch here, and welcome back to another Battlefield video. Now in today's video, we are not going to be talking about Battlefield 4, we are going to be talking about the new title coming up, Battlefield Hardline. Now there was leaked gameplay footage that came to surface and it kind of cleared the air about what Battlefield Hardline was all about. So they start talking about Omaha. Now I'm not too sure if this is where the game actually takes place or are they talking about an upcoming DLC. Anyway, they announced some new game modes that we will be seeing, and the first one is Heist Mode. This is where crooks try to blow the vault and take the cash out while the cops are there to stop them. Rescue is sort of based around SWAT teams as they move in to try to rescue hostages after the robbery went south. And you guys know I'm a car guy, so I'm going to love this game mode called Hotwire because it's an epic car chase between robbers and cops. And the last and final game mode we know about is called Blood Money, and this is where the crooks guard a big pile of cash while the SWAT team tries to take it and bring it back where it belongs. Now there were a lot of images floating around the internet telling the people what the guns were, what the gadgets were in the upcoming Battlefield game, but in the gameplay they kind of revealed some of the weapons and gadgets that will be coming in Battlefield Hardline. These weapons are confirmed and will be coming to the next Battlefield game, but their name might change over time. We have handcuffs, sawed-off shotguns, tasers, F220s or the AUG, the P226, the XM25 Fillet, the M18 Claymore, the Machete, the M94 Flashbang, the M416, the SAR-21, the AEK-971, the FAMAS, the M16A4, the CZ-805, and the QBZ-951. Now I know a lot of these weapons are practically from Battlefield 4, but I'm guaranteed that these names will be changed over time. To obtain these weapons, it looks like you have to earn some money, and it looks very similar to the way you unlock your weapons from Call of Duty Black Ops. There will also be a zipline and a grappling hook that can be used on any map, anywhere. The following vehicle categories are as follows: muscle cars, police cruisers, boats, planes, choppers. Also, the kits for the game are as follows: operator, mechanic, enforcer, and professional. So that's all the news I have for the new and upcoming game, Battlefield Hardline. If you want to stay up to date with all your news and information, I do suggest you do subscribe, and don't forget to leave a like on this video. Also, I want to know in the comment section below, what are you most excited for so far for Battlefield Hardline? For me, primarily, it's the cars. I really hope that they do add on some sports cars later on, maybe like a Ferrari 458 Italia, or maybe a Lamborghini, or something along those lines. Anyway guys, before I get off track, I'm off this planet and I will catch you guys later. Peace.
The much-rumored Battlefield Hardline has finally shown its teeth. In a 7-minute gameplay video, we're introduced to the world of cops and robbers. The choice to center the Battlefield franchise more on the criminal world seems like it has been made following the hype around the massively popular Payday games and the recently released GTA 5. The video shows us that Visceral Games, the developers of Battlefield Hardline, have chosen to stick with the Frostbite engine for their latest game, a choice that should please a lot of longtime fans of the series. Furthermore, Battlefield Hardline will include several different game modes: Heist, Rescue, Hotwire, and Blood Money. The single-player campaign features a young Miami detective called Nick Mendoza and his struggles in the seedy criminal underworld. He's tasked to chase his old partners across the country who appear to have gone rogue after discovering a stash of cocaine worth $9.9 million. The narrated video also mentions a completely revamped AI for the single player and Visceral Games' dedication to keep the look and feel of Battlefield the same, with a wide array of vehicles and challenging, destructible maps. Fans still have doubts about this new iteration. Will the criminal warfare gameplay suit Battlefield's playstyle? Will Visceral Games be up to the task to take over the franchise for this year? All these questions will be answered later this year. Tune into our channel on the 9th of June to catch all new Battlefield Hardline gameplay, and subscribe for more exciting news in the future.
Oh hey there lads, my name is Brian and welcome to a crazy exciting video. I know I say that a lot, but today I actually have the next Battlefield game's title officially for you guys. Again, a Reddit user, a true hero in my eyes, has gone around poking about the new update for Battlelog's codes and has come across a series of leaked information regarding the next Battlefield game. Within this code gave off the brand new logo BFH for the new game, and we now know it to be known as Battlefield Hardline. We then have two screenshots to go along with this new title. We have the official logo and the short logo, just like we do with every other Battlefield game, but we also have a screenshot of maybe a concept art. I don't think it's really a in-game screenshot. And then the one below that is your standard Battlefield background, maybe for the Battlelog website. As well as this, we also have the 4 new classes. Now in Battlefield we normally have, assault, medic, sniper and stuff like that. But in the next Battlefield game, Battlefield Hardline, we now have operator, mechanic, enforcer and professional. Now from the emblems they look fairly similar, operator being the medic, mechanic being the engineer, enforcer being support and professional being the recon. I don't really think the classes are going to change up too much. I think it's just going to be the look and the names of them, but I'm still really excited to see how these new classes play out. We also have 2 brand new game modes. One is called Blood Money. On screen is a screenshot of this game mode, nothing too amazing there, just a small little fire on a bridge it looks like. We don't have any other information regarding these new game modes. The second one being Heist. In the screenshot for this guy you can see a tall skyscraper with a helicopter on top. I presume it is actually just going to be a heist game mode, which is really exciting. Now a couple of days ago we did have a leak saying the next Battlefield game is going to be called Battlefield SWAT. I don't think this is genuine now after seeing this information, but we can definitely relate back to that title, Battlefield SWAT, with the new teams. It looks to be the home team is the SWAT, aka the police team, and on the opposition team you have the thieves. We also have some high definition images of the awards you can earn. There's weapon awards there, there's a headshot award, there's handcuffs and money. There's so many new things in this, it's unreal. We also get a look at some brand new weapons and accessories. We have the AK-47 it seems, the riot shield. We also have a baseball bat, a syringe, a helmet which looks like a GoPro kind of built into it. It's kind of strange. G36D, a stinger, a grapple hook, a smoke grenade, a frag grenade. It looks like a CZ. Then we probably have a Mach 11, a knife, and some sort of maybe EMP grenade. It just continues down to the baton. We have a baton, probably the equivalent of the baseball bat, except on the SWAT side. We then have a blowtorch, most likely for the repair tools. Or I was thinking this thing could be used to break into certain areas of a map. We then have some more guns, the SKS, a shotgun, a pistol, and then I think it might be a taser, probably a way of stunning the enemy, maybe on the SWAT side. And then we have the return of the crossbow. Going down to attachments, we have the normal ACOG, bipod, and 4x, and all these different scopes. Down there, I probably presume that's a laser sight, but I'm not really sure because the laser sight technically looks like it's underneath it, so I don't really know what that thing is. We then look at the icons for these attachments and the brand new vehicles. This is really exciting because now we know what kind of game this really is. Now the first helicopter pretty much looks like a transport heli, but I'm not 100% sure because it's a bit small. So I was actually thinking it could be a news reporter helicopter, or it could be that escape helicopter from the heist game mode. Second, we have a scout heli it kind of looks like, or the police variant, the equivalent of a scout heli. After that we have a massive jeep, a little bit of a smaller jeep. We then have some cars, a petrol truck, a massive jeep again. We've got so many new cars in here, so this is amazing. We also have some motorbikes and vans. It looks insane. We then go on to the vehicle unlocks. We can see an engine improvement, I suppose. A wrench there, probably to do with repairing while you're in the vehicle. Turret, and then all these amazing things. Probably smoke extinguisher there to get rid of damage. It looks insane. The last thing leaked was the Visceral Games logo, so now we know that DICE is definitely not going to make the next Battlefield game. Battlefield Hardline, we now know is going to be Visceral Games. I'll have this article down in the description for you lads to go check out if you want to. The screenshots look absolutely amazing. I'm so pumped for this. I know I just released a Battlefield H video a few hours ago today. Go check it out if you haven't. It's kind of irrelevant now since this new information has surfaced. I hope you enjoyed the video lads. Leave a like down below if you're super excited for Battlefield Hardline. Let me know whether you think all this information is genuine. I personally believe it is. We'll just have to wait for another 2 weeks until we are at E3. I hope you enjoyed lads. Leave a like down below and I will see you in the next one.
So today I have a very special video for you guys regarding the Battlefield Hardline beta. Now if you didn't watch E3 then you obviously have not heard about this beta for Battlefield Hardline. Now first off, I will leave a link down in the description to sign up for this beta. It's kind of on a first come first served basis. Now hopefully when I do get this video up there are a few spots left, but like I just said, it is first come first served. Anyways, today I'm going to talk about the beta and some of the game modes that are featured in it. So first off, if you are in the beta, you can only play on the high tension map for now. The two game modes that you can play are called Blood Money and Heist. Now Blood Money is a lot like Capture the Flag, but there is a large pile of money in the middle of the map, and the cops are trying to sort of confiscate the money in a way so the criminals cannot take it. Now the criminal's job is to take as much as possible before the cops can take it, so it really is a fast-paced game mode and is a lot like Capture the Flag, except the money is kind of neutral and you can also steal it from your enemy's vault. Now Heist is essentially a constant battle between the cops and criminals. If you're a criminal, you can set charges on armored trucks and then grab whatever's inside, and then you can get the hell out of there. It's very fast-paced, much like Blood Money is. Now if you are a cop, your job is to stop the criminals from making off with the loot. Now as for kind of my first impressions of this game so far, it is a lot like Battlefield 4 but a less serious version. I mean, there is still kind of all-out warfare on the streets of high tension. Now if you did watch the Hardline event at E3, there was kind of Levolution in the map with the crane and the gunplay was just perfect in my opinion. So it looks like Levolution is making a large return to Battlefield Hardline. I don't know if it is just this map that has it, but it looked better than Battlefield 4's Levolution. I mean, you have these skyscrapers and all this new stuff to explore on this game. Whether you like causing destruction or trying your best to stop it, Battlefield Hardline is definitely the game for you. The in-game money system is a very awesome idea. Basically, you can spend money to unlock new weapons and attachments for your weapon. Oh, and the M16 is making a return to the Battlefield series. I've played around with it for a little bit, and it doesn't seem to be as overpowered as it was in Battlefield 3. So overall, I am very excited about this new game. There's a bunch of stuff to do, and I cannot wait to make some more videos for you guys about Battlefield Hardline. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. If you want to get into the Hardline beta, then I will leave a link down below that will take you to a sign up page for it. Now trust me, do anything you can to get into this beta. You're going to get tons of experience playing this game, and in the end, it will help you determine whether or not you want to buy this game. But besides that, if you enjoyed this video, then make sure to click the like button and subscribe for more Battlefield Hardline news and videos leading up to launch. But like I said earlier, thank you guys for watching. This has been Zainov, and I hope to see you all in the next one. So for today's video, I have a lot more information about Battlefield Hardline's beta, more screenshots, and a release date for the game. Now first things first, Visceral Games is going to have a beta for Battlefield Hardline at E3. Now apparently, EA is hosting a live stream of multiplayer gameplay for Battlefield Hardline on June 9th at E3. So if you are lucky enough to be going this year, you will have access to participate in this beta. Now last year at E3, I'm pretty sure they had the same setup going with Battlefield 4. However, it was alpha that was playable, not a beta. So I do think Hardline is taking a step in the right direction here. Now seeing a beta this early on is a really good sign. Now back in October, Battlefield 4 had a playable beta a few weeks before release, and I think that's one of the major reasons why Battlefield 4 had such a shaky release. So I think Visceral, DICE, and EA are going to take their time on this new game and not rush it like they did with Battlefield 4. Now in addition to this news of a beta this early on, we could expect a public beta ran through Origin that will be playable this summer. Now I think that the E3 beta is kind of a beta for the actual beta itself. Last thing the devs want is an unplayable beta that a lot of players have a bad experience with. So anyone going to E3 and actually playing the beta while they are there are testing it out to make sure it works properly. Visceral, DICE, and EA cannot screw this up or they will lose a lot more of those hardcore veteran players. So I am very excited for this Battlefield game and I'm hoping it will be functional upon release day. Now speaking of a release day, Battlefield Hardline is confirmed to be releasing on October 21st, 2014. The source for this information is linked down in the description. Now Sky Eagle Gaming had uploaded a 50-second trailer for Hardline and it included October 21st as the release day. So you can expect Battlefield Hardline to come out on October 21st if everything goes smoothly. Also at the end of the trailer it says it's available for PS3 as well. So this new game could be coming to the old generation of consoles as well. Now a lot of people have screenshotted a beta for Battlefield Hardline in their Origin Games library. Now I don't know if these are real or not, but they look to be legit. Also, we have a loading screen image that just appeared on your screen there. You can see it looks like a news report of some sort, so it definitely fits in with the theme of Battlefield Hardline. Now, in addition to those screenshots, we have 5 more screenshots from the game itself. Sky Eagle Gaming on Twitter had posted these recently, so I thought I would throw them in this video. Now, as you can see, there's going to be a lot of action in this game and also a lot of urban environments. Anyways, that is all the information about this new game so far. Let me know your thoughts about Battlefield Hardline down in the comments. Are you excited for the game, or are you skeptical about it? Now in addition to that, please make sure to hit the like button to let me know you enjoyed this video, and if you are completely new to my content, then make sure to subscribe to stay on top of all the news about Battlefield Hardline. Thanks for watching today's video. This has been Zynov, and I hope to see you all in the next one.
In today's video, I'm actually going to be covering my hopes and wishes for the sniping in the next Battlefield game. As we all know, sniping plays a huge part in Battlefield 4 like every Battlefield, and I'm sure that around 20% of the fanbase buy the games purely for the sniping. Sniping is an art to perform. Picking your shot, finding your hideout and your right gun is all something you need to be confident about when using the sniper rifles. So what do I want in Battlefield 5? Like every Battlefield gamer, I want originality. I'd love it if DICE incorporated maps purely for the sniping style. In my opinion, Bad Company 2 hit the nail on the head. You could snipe on Rush, Team Deathmatch in every game mode. You just had to be aware of your surroundings. I like how DICE created parts of the map specifically for snipers, such as rocks, craters and sniper towers. All little things that allowed us to enjoy sniping that little bit more. The main thing I'm really wanting to be picked up on is the sniper damage. I can find it fairly frustrating on Battlefield 4, where I pierce a bullet through someone's chest and they just run off behind cover. I'm a console player, and as I'm sure you'll all know, it's a lot harder to snipe with a controller and 2 joysticks, so shooting someone from 500 meters away with a bullet to the head should instantly kill them. I'd also like a game mode for sniping, a game mode where maybe it's a team deathmatch where all you can do is snipe, and every bullet counts. What I'm saying is a sniping only TDM where if a bullet hits them above the stomach, they're dead. Final thing, the hit detection. I find that snipers have by far the worst hit detection. What I mean by this is basically when you fire right at the enemy but nothing happens and the bullet just doesn't decide to register. I'm hoping that gets sorted out and I want to be able to enjoy sniping like I did on Bad Company 2, but at the moment I'm just not feeling it at all.
So today I have a very special video for you guys regarding the Battlefield Hardline beta. Now if you didn't watch E3, then you obviously have not heard about this beta for Battlefield Hardline. Now first off, I will leave a link down in the description to sign up for this beta. It's kind of on a first come, first served basis. Now hopefully when I do get this video up, there are a few spots left, but like I just said, it is first come, first served. Anyways, today I'm going to talk about the beta and some of the game modes that are featured in it. So first off, if you are in the beta, you can only play on the high tension map for now. The two game modes that you can play are called Blood Money and Heist. Now Blood Money is a lot like Capture the Flag, but there is a large pile of money in the middle of the map, and the cops are trying to sort of confiscate the money in a way so the criminals cannot take it. Now the criminal's job is to take as much as possible before the cops can take it, so it really is a fast-paced game mode and is a lot like Capture the Flag, except the money is kind of neutral and you can also steal it from your enemy's vault. Now Heist is essentially a constant battle between the cops and criminals. If you're a criminal, you can set charges on armored trucks and then grab whatever's inside, and then you can get the hell out of there. It's very fast-paced, much like Blood Money is. Now if you are a cop, your job is to stop the criminals from making off with the loot. Now as for kind of my first impressions of this game so far, it is a lot like Battlefield 4 but a less serious version. I mean, there is still kind of all-out warfare on the streets of high tension. Now if you did watch the Hardline event at E3, there was kind of Levolution in the map with the crane and the gunplay was just perfect in my opinion. So it looks like Levolution is making a large return to Battlefield Hardline. I don't know if it is just this map that has it, but it looked better than Battlefield 4's Levolution. I mean, you have these skyscrapers and all this new stuff to explore on this game. Whether you like causing destruction or trying your best to stop it, Battlefield Hardline is definitely the game for you. The in-game money system is a very awesome idea. Basically, you can spend money to unlock new weapons and attachments for your weapon. Oh, and the M16 is making a return to the Battlefield series. I've played around with it for a little bit, and it doesn't seem to be as overpowered as it was in Battlefield 3. So overall, I am very excited about this new game. There's a bunch of stuff to do, and I cannot wait to make some more videos for you guys about Battlefield Hardline. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. If you want to get into the Hardline beta, then I will leave a link down below that will take you to a sign up page for it. Now trust me, do anything you can to get into this beta. You're going to get tons of experience playing this game, and in the end, it will help you determine whether or not you want to buy this game. But besides that, if you enjoyed this video, then make sure to click the like button and subscribe for more Battlefield Hardline news and videos leading up to launch. But like I said earlier, thank you guys for watching. This has been Zainov, and I hope to see you all in the next one.